Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is about sentence structure. Now you might be going like, what? But I've just learned the alphabet and I don't know a word in Mongolian. Well, I've already prepared a list of new words for you, but they are for the next few lessons, not for today's. You will find its link in the description bar below. Make sure you download the MP3 file too, so you can hear its pronunciation. But these words are useless if you don't know how to put them together and express your thoughts. Let's say learning Mongolian is like a sport, which is kind of true. It is sport for your brain. So to play any sport, you must learn the rules first and then focus on training. So for today's lesson, we will only need 4 words, and they are Av, Irsen, Uçuktur, Machine, Machinar. Mongolian word order is quite different from English. I want you to observe it yourself. Here are the example sentences. Av irsen. Av machinar irsen. Av uçuktur irsen. Batting av uçuktur irsen. Bat is a common male name and it's a masculine word, so we're using masculine suffix in. Batting av uçuktur machinar irsen. Now let's examine this sentence. A Mongolian sentence has main parts and assistant parts. The main parts are the subject and the predicate. In our case, Av is the subject and Irsen is the predicate. Subject tells us which person or thing we are talking about. The question words for subject are what, who, which one, etc. Predicate tells us what we are saying about that subject. It's usually the verbal part of a sentence, but it can be a noun phrase too. The predicate gives answers to questions like what happened, what did they do, what will happen, etc. The predicate is always at the end, and the subject is always before the predicate. Now the assistant parts of a sentence are attributes, adverbials, and object. Attributes describe the quality of a noun phrase. In our example, it's Batin. Attributes answer the questions like whose, what kind of, what color, how many, etc. Adverbials contain information about when, where, or why some action took place. In this case, it will answer the question, when did father come? Uçuktur. Finally, the object is usually a noun phrase and it answers questions like by what, by whom, to whom, from whom, etc. Mongolian objects usually need suffixes, but we will not get into that today. The object is always between the subject and the predicate. Attribute is always in front of the word it describes. Objects and adverbials give more information about the predicate and they are linked to the predicate. Now, you don't have to memorize these grammar words, just understand the meaning of them. And this is the main idea of a sentence. I didn't cover the questions and negative sentences in this video. We will have a separate video for that. Now, let's quickly look at what types of sentences we have. 2 component sentences are sentences that must include a subject and a predicate. If a sentence consists of a subject and a predicate only, it's called condensed sentence. For example, Av irsen. If a sentence contains a subject and a predicate, plus 1 or more assistant parts, then it's called extended sentence. For example, Av machinar irsen. It contains both subject and predicate, plus an object. One component sentence can only have a subject or a predicate, or the subject and the predicate are one and the same thing. For example, Ямар гоё өдөр вэ is a sentence without predicate. Сайн байна is a sentence without subject. And finally, when the subject and the predicate are one and the same thing, for example, Zonsho, Salhlo, Borosho. There you have the sentence types. Just a few words before you head off. I have 2 online dictionaries to recommend. The first one is Ich Talbirtal. It's a monolingual dictionary, but you can check the pronunciation of a word, type the word or copy and paste and click on the sound button to hear its pronunciation. The second one is Bolortal. Here you can check the meaning of a word. To train your ears to the new sounds, I suggest you to go and watch Mongolia's Got Talent TV show competition. The judges always ask the basic questions like, what's your name? Where are you from? How old are you? What do you do? Etc. Plus, it's pretty entertaining. To practice your pronunciation, you can watch a TV show called Changshivne, which means loud whisper. In English, these videos are called the Whisper Challenge. If you haven't watched this type of videos, it's basically one person wears a noise-cancelling headphones while the other person says a phrase, and the person with the headphones has to read the person's lips and try to guess what the person is saying. I will leave all the links down below. Make sure you download the vocabulary list and print it out, memorize them. In the next few lessons, we'll be using them to form sentences. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Till next video, goodbye!